These are the plaintiffs, Robert and Ebony McDonald. Ebony says they hired a party bus from the defendant, and when it arrived, it was only a coach bus. The defendant admitted he made a mistake, promised her a party bus for another day, and when she called him to book it, he told her it would cost $700 for gas and tolls. Huh? She's suing the bogus bus man for $1,800, the amount she's most definitely owed. This is the defendant, John Shaughnessy. He says it was prom night. The party bus he'd sent the plaintiff died, and he had to scramble to get her another bus so her event wouldn't be ruined. He sent a high-end bus with a dance floor in it. It was an upgrade from the bus the plaintiff ordered, and she should be happy, not suing him. He's accused of a bus bust.
Thank you, Douglas. Okay, Robert McDonald and Ebony McDonald.
Yes.
And what is your relationship?
Father-daughter.
Father-daughter. Okay. You are suing the limousine service. You don't want us to mention the name of the limousine service. We'll respect that. Represented here by John Shaughnessy. You're the manager?
Yes, I am.
Okie doke. For $1,800, the amount that you paid for a party bus, because according to you, they sent you the wrong bus.
Yes.
All right. Tell me what happened.
Okay, on March 18th, my sister called to book the bus. The following day, March 19th, we went to the location, actually look at the bus, walk on the bus, and
What were you booking the bus for?
for her birthday party.
Her birthday party, okay.
Yes. It was booked for 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. We walked on the bus. Everything was fine. He's not Anthony, but there was a guy named Anthony. He took us in. We wrote up the contract. He said, we put down $300. He said $1,500 could be paid the night of. On the night of June 1st, when the bus was...
Can I see your contract?
Sure.
Why are you up here instead of your sister? She hired the bus?
No, the contract is all in my name,
Okay.
but it's her birthday party.
All right. She's how old?
She was turning 19,
And how old are you?
20.
Okay.
Also, if I could add, there was a second contract drawn up, Your Honor.
There was a second contract drawn up.
Yes.
Okay. Why?
Because after the bus that they contracted for...
Okay. You're talking about after the party? There was a second contract?
Well, I was out there when the bus that they sent arrived, and it was the wrong bus.
How is it the wrong bus? First of all, where does your contract say what kind of bus it is?
It says at the bottom, the 44 passenger party bus?
44 PB.
Yeah, party, that stands for party bus.
Okay. Is there only one 44 party bus, or are there many different buses configurations? Well, you learned that there were. So, because what happened is you get a bus and it's not the bus you ordered?
It's not the bus. I have pictures to show the bus that I booked and a bus that was
Perfect.
sent.
Let me see. So what happened that she did? In fact, you agree that she didn't get the party bus that she ordered, but why didn't she?
Okay. The reason why she didn't get the bus was doing a wedding that day, okay? It has power that's in the rear of the bus as you worked with a generator that works it. And what happened was, as the bus was arriving at the Westbury Manor, which is in Westbury, the driver lost power to the bus. Thank God the job was done. He completed it. He contacted the office right away, says, listen, we have a problem. And it was around about 8 o'clock that night. So from Westbury to Newark Park to our base, it wasn't that far.
So the bus broke down
Yes.
Did anybody call her and say, hey, listen, we have a problem, your bus broke down?
No.
No, because it's much easier to just send her another bus and hope she doesn't care. All right, so here's the bus, and this bus is configured very, very differently. When you say, oh, it's a better bus, how is that better? This bus has seats lining both sides, and then poles. Are those secure? Poles that are lit up and a dance floor in between everything versus of course, they took the picture only of the passenger side. Did you take a picture of the dance floor here?
Yes
or no?
We have one over
Did
here.
you take a picture? Yeah, give me the one. That's the one I want to see. Don't pretend there's no dance floor in the bus. This one has a dance floor in the back of the bus, right?
Yes.
You can see a pole back
So if
there.
I sit, I got to
It's
sit
very
facing
small.
forward. I don't get to see the dancing. Okay. So is this a picture of the bus?
Yes, and
Okay.
the back portion
So
of the
all
bus
the seats are facing forward, and then there's one little area in the back where people can dance. So how can you say that that is the same as this? It's not. It's not. Right? Have you been to a party?
Okay, so does this plaintiff get all of her money back, some of her money back, or none of her money back?
I think she gets all of her money back.
But she did get a bus, and it was a lesser bus, but she got something.
But she explained exactly what she wanted, and she didn't get that. The vendor didn't.
So she gets everything back, even though she got a ride.
I think so.
Okay? What do you think?
Some of the
Some.
money, yeah. I think she should.
How do you figure out what? You know what I mean? It's like, what do you do? Give her half? I mean, what do you do?
Yeah, half.
Just because that sounds good, right? Okay, you're so ornery. What do you give her?
None.
Oh, I knew it. Why?
Well, the
Quick.
verbal contract and the fellow provided everything that was in the contract.
Except the kind of bus she wanted, going inside the courtroom.
So when she complains, when do you complain?
Well, the following day we went to the location. My dad, we all.
Nobody called that night and said, "What the heck?"
Oh, we all
We all
three.
called, but
The
no
bus
one
driver, we all called. We sat there for an hour just waiting for maybe a call back or something to let us know.
You mean you called him and he wouldn't call you back?
Nobody called us back, so we was.
What
like,
did the bus driver say?
The bus driver was trying to call too, but he could not get in contact.
Was
with
it a
him.
surprise to him that that wasn't the bus you ordered?
He said, "This is what I was sent with."
That's it. He has. I know
He said,
nothing.
"I'm just the driver. Don't
Okay.
put nothing on me."
All right, so-
the following day we went to their location, but they was closed. So my dad went June 3rd, and this is where he made up another contract
Okay.
stating he admitted the wrong bus being sent, and that he would give us another bus for any day in July. But he flopped on that one too.
Oh, oops. All right. Okay. Here's what this says. Have you seen this?
Yes, I have.
Limousine company and or their representatives agree to provide another party bus of that comparable to the party bus that I, Ebony McDonald, that's a little poorly worded, originally contracted for to arrive on June 1st that failed to arrive. The owner rep stated bus broke down on way to location. I agree to provide a party bus in the month of July to correct the wrong bus being sent. So why didn't that happen? Were there additional fees he wanted you to pay?
He said $100 per hour. He said driver's fee. Tolls, gas, so it was going to amount to the same amount anyway, and I felt
No, not the same amount. It was going to amount to, but it was going to amount to a couple $100,
Yeah.
which is not in this contract. It just says you're going to provide a bus. What about that says you got to pay the driver and you have to pay tip and you have to pay gas? That doesn't say that. It just says I'm going to provide a bus in order to correct this.
Well, what happened was that we had discussed this with Mrs. McDonald, that at least what would happen was they were looking to at least get the...
Where's that in here? What am I supposed to do with this? I wouldn't have done this. I would have said, you know what I would have done if I was a business owner? I would have said, I'm so sorry. First of all, I would have called them. And I would have said to them, we have a problem. Now, I can still send you a bus, but I'll knock some money off. None of that happens. You just shove a bus down her throat, and then your answer to the complaint is, well, she didn't have to accept the bus. Really? Because you've got how many people there? 50
44.
people, 40-something people who want a party. Yeah, you got to accept the bus because you're trying to make, the best of a bad situation. But if that's not the bus she hired, then that's not the bus she pays for. If you send her a bus that is deficient, and it is deficient, in my opinion, then you sit there and negotiate a couple $100 off. He ends up negotiating with your boss, the owner, not a couple $100 off, and everybody walks away, but instead another bus, which sounds very generous, right?
Right.
Woo, party! When's your birthday? We can figure it out. It's gonna be awesome, right?
Right.
Except not so much, because after he puts this in writing, he wants it to be something else. No. So now what?
So he said we could come in any day of July. So I followed up on that. On June 6th, that's when he started discussing the fees. And once I said I didn't agree to fees, I said I'm just going to have to take it to court in order to get my money back when he started bringing it
Yeah, and see now that you got greedy, I'm sure you don't want to do business with them anymore because you don't trust them. So I'm not going to make her just, oh, he's still willing to do it. Too late. Now you pay them $1,800 verdict for the plaintiff.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And so the bus guy comes out here on the losing end of this case. Give me your feeling on this outcome.
Steve, basically the bottom line is that we were still looking to do the right thing by the client itself. Unfortunately, we couldn't come to some type of decision.
Well, you were making the decisions for the client there on what kind of bus they're supposed to take or accept, and it's really their decision, not yours, right?
Correct.
Right. All right, so this happen often? Breakdowns and
Breakdowns on
deals?
buses definitely do happen, yes. It's unfortunately, we have no control over
Part of
them.
the business. All right, right down this way. Let's see how the party girl feels about the outcome. You're satisfied about this?
Yes, I'm happy.
Yeah?
It's only right.
All right, so you win your case. How'd the party go?
Well, we didn't really have a party.
Anything? Did you do anything?
We was able to get a ride to the city, but it wasn't really a party.
No?
No.
So you're owed one part?
It was a cab ride, a
Cab
casual ride to the city. So I'm glad that we got our money back. We deserved it.
What are you going to do with it? Rent a bus? Have a party?
Yeah, I should throw another one.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Harvey?
Okay, so this has to do with the being subjective or objective. The fact is, he says she got everything she wanted, but in her head, she didn't. And the fact is that the experience she got was not the same experience as what she contracted for. And that's what you have to look at. Yes, she had a dance floor. Yes, she had seats, but it wasn't the experience she bargained for. And that's why the defendant ultimately breached the contract.